Proto! Go to sleep, my man. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Go to sleep. It's too early, too late for you, or too early, whichever way you take it. But I respect you for coming in, my man. Thank you. Great to see your words. All about your blah, blah, blah. What is up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Just getting things put together, guys. Getting the thumbnail up. Getting this thumbnail put together. Got to go to manage videos here in YouTube. My friends, my friends, my friends. It's Fightin' Friday. It's Fightin' Friday. And I don't have my headphones on. Lil Huddy, it's time. Hold on, guys. Let me get my headphones. Let me get my ears. Alright, just got my ears. I'm back, referring to my headphones as my ears like a senior citizen. And what is up, Lord Koj? Welcome back. For anybody that's in here who hasn't had a chance to show some support to Lord Koj's channel, please do me a favor. I should sound a little bit better right now. Do me a favor and go ahead and check out Lord Koj. Give him a subscribe. Give him a like. Give his videos a watch. Learn a little something about the Snyder Cut. I need a warm-up. And we're going to get things started right away, folks. I just finished a stream. Taking a break before the next. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Lord Koj. Yeah, no, I changed the microphones. He says, nice voice. JMMA says, I'm here, Coach. JMMA, who thrashed me last time. We definitely want to get a good spar in with him. This time I want to spar at the way I'll be fighting Seb Contre tomorrow. ASD, what is up, my man? Welcome back to the stream. Straight from Coach's, Crooks' stream. So glad to have ASD part of the team, part of the stream. Just getting warmed up here, ASD, with our guy JMMA, and shout out to that guy JME, who is a close buddy apparently of Jay's, and or knows him well and familiar with us. Whoa. Oh, wow. I thought I was fighting Jay. All a bunch of blah, blah, blah says, don't lose to this guy. He'll send you a rude gif. I will do no such thing, sir. I will do no such thing. How dare you? But, man, yeah, I thought I saw that. JMA points out I was just in quick fight. Boomer just booming. Just being a boomer over here. I'm a boomer that's just sitting here booming. You understand? That's what that was. That's called a boom. You know what I was excited to talk about? Jay, I'm not sending it to the JMMA4 account. I'm sending it to the Wannabe Drake account. All right, I'll send it to the J for MMA. What is it? J for MMA. Let's see. This is J for MM. What is it? Can you type in your gamer tag that you want to... Jay, I begin to feel like anytime we spar that we have a process. Wow, I was about to say, Coach finally grew a pair. And clap back. J4 MMA. Grew a pair and clap back. Oh gosh. No, I won't be doing too much clapping back here. J4 MMA. Looking at J MMA. There we go. There we go. You should have gotten that. Maybe you didn't. Hold on. JMMA 4, and I see little Huddy's in here talking about clapping cheeks. This isn't where we're going with this tonight. No, ain't nobody cheek clapping on a Friday night. So let's roll. All bunch of blah. It said, did your league fight fall through? No, the league fight. ASD said that's taking way too much. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what ASD said. Let me see here. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what ASD says. Yeah, that's taking way too much time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, ASD. This took way too much time. But I want to fight with our guy, J for MMA. Or JMMA 4. Blah, blah, this is for you. It's like teaching my mom how to use any piece of technology. The only one Clap and J do together. That's funny. All right. So here we go. Max Holloway. Max Holloway getting a warm-up here. It's a really late stream. Laura Koji says, fight time. I forget Blah's real name. It always rings blah, blah. You know what? Is it? I forget. I saw it one time, and I have such a terrible memory with names. Is it Blah Marvin? Let's go, guys, fight. So here we go. JMMA in the building. Marshall. That's right. It's not just Huddy, it was me too. That was Marvin. No disrespect, man. I will remember this, Marshall. And I tried to remember it by using a mnemonic device of M&M, of course. Didn't work. We'll try harder next time. Yeah, Marvin was bad. It was not an insult. That sounds like an insult to call somebody a Marvin. Oh no. Your parents love me. I hate these. I hate that spinning nonsense. What's wrong with Marvin, Marshall? Coach, real name is Chad, though. No, it's not Chad. There's nothing wrong with... There's actually nothing wrong with being named Marvin, I don't think. It just sounds... Can you block an aerial, then take him to the ground? You can. Yeah, you can block off of that. But I feel like the takedown denial window is pretty large in this game. So it's hard. So here we go. Nothing wrong with Marvin. Coach, don't lie. It's a bad name. No lies. My goodness. That was crazy. Glad not to be a Marvin. Anyways, yeah. ASD, I'm glad that you're happy with your name and that you weren't. Maybe you would have had a kid named Marvin. You would have been like, well, what's wrong with Marvin? Lil Huddy says, I heard Dana is smashing the female fighters. I've never heard that before, but I have seen. Good round. Oh, yeah, thank you, blah, blah, blah. Good round to, shout out to JMMA for the good round. Good work. JMMA says, not his favorite round. That was not his favorite round. By the way, anybody that's interested in watching, Anthony Johnson is fighting tonight. I forget the name of his replacement opponent. It was supposed to be against Romero. Romero obviously got this injury, an eye injury. Huddy says, how do you trip him? You hold the R1, and then for that trip, it would have been like away. Dennis, what's up, Dennis? I'm not great at Mortal Kombat, but thanks for saying that. But Dennis, we do have all the characters for Mortal Kombat now. ASD, let me read your comment in just a second. I want to read the first part of that. I'm sorry I missed it. I meant to get it right after Lil Huddy. But I will read it, ASD. Or you can retype it in. Once again, I'm sorry to have missed it. But I do want to hear what you have to say. He wants to see AZ. There you go. Oh, no, I don't feel like I have to, ASD. I don't feel like I have to. I like it. That's what I'm... Honestly, I'm not... I don't play this game 4 hours a day. What really draws me into playing nowadays is reading comments and hearing what's going on and different perspectives about MMA. That's what I like. Coach, I need you to see this video. What video, Lil Huddy? Tag you it on Twitter? Yeah, I'll take a look. You're right there, my man. We will be right there. Little Eddie says, check out after this fight. I want to hear what I think of it. Okay. I will. I'll check it out. Let me see here. Oh, man. I'm watching it right now. Hold on, I gotta turn this up. Yeah, I'll definitely listen to it. In between fights, gonna listen to a little 35-second clip of Diego Sanchez. Lord Koji says, that was a dope uppercut. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. Oh. Here we go. Yeri69! What is up, my man? Oh. Welcome back, my guy. We are just getting warmed up on this night of Bellator fights. Coach, you need to sidestep the spinning kick. Thank you, ASD. All right. I'll definitely try to do. I feel like... Okay, I'll definitely do that. Thank you for the heads up, ASD. Oh! Ooh! I sidestepped. Shout out to ASD coming through for your boy. I'm still learning. Oh, why did I do that? I saw that coming a million miles away. Dennis Fur wants to know all about my location from everywhere once again. That is nice. My God, that spinning stuff is just crazy. Wow. I've never been there, I need to see it, right? Yeah. Hit him with that lead hook after it. All right. Oh, I meant to get up. Yeah. That's mountain. So 1 hour ahead. Lower Koj. Good fight. Great fight. My man J4 or JMMA4, who beat Prioxy a couple of days ago. My man, check him out on his channel right here on YouTube. That's JMMA. Posting all sorts of videos and things like that. By the way, JMMA, who's big on ESBC boxing, somebody dropped a bomb on me yesterday and told me that Muhammad Ali has been licensed and several other huge boxers have been licensed for ESBC boxing, which will be where I move to after. As soon as that comes out, this whole YouTube channel is going to be about boxing and learning how to play that game. So hold on one second. This is the video I want to listen to, and it's Diego Sanchez. I don't know how well it's going to play on YouTube, but I want to check it out. Oh my God. Brian Redband, what's up, my man? Yeah, Lord Coach, it's going to be dope. Oh my God. I'm watching a video of Diego Sanchez hanging upside down, and this crazy trainer of his is smacking him and punching him in the head. It's insane. He's getting smacked around. This is insane. Fabian is insane. Brian Redband says, I've been intentionally not listening to Diego Sanchez videos. Why, Brian? Why have you not been watching them? And I'm sorry to act as a spoiler. At 20, what's up? El Jefe Joy! ASD says he likes it hardcore. Yeah, he does. Don't tell me the Rumble fight happened already, please. I don't want to watch a train wreck. I totally understand where you're coming from, man. I don't either. I don't think watching Diego Sanchez is fun. It like even the interviews, Brian Redband, I haven't sat down and watched them. El Jefe Choi, please don't tell me that Rumble Johnson fight's happening. It's happening right now. Oh no. Wish I could watch that. Coach, Rumble fight's next. So watch it. Oh no. I'm actually gonna try to watch it. The Pitbull brothers just fought. Oh man, I thought the fights were gonna end up happening later. I got like a UFC type of schedule on my mind, or assumption made. No Rumble will be quick anyway. So they gave Marvin Vettori a huge buff. ASD says stream here. I sent it to your Twitter DMs, Coach. Thank you. I appreciate it, Huddy. ASD says, Huddy, stream here. Dana, you got nothing on you. No, I'm good. So let me see here. Thank you, Huddy. I appreciate it. Coach, watch it and fight it. I couldn't. I was already in the fight, Huddy, and if I backed out, I would have been out of the stream. Dennis Purse says, have I been to Florida? Yeah, I've been to Florida one time. I've been to Orlando, Florida, and it was, yeah, El Jefe Choice says, don't play with Dana. Do not play with Dana, ASD. Here we go. I'm going to let you guys enjoy it. I'm going to hope that I'll be able to join you right after this fight against Deagle Fly. No, they didn't add anybody new that I know of. Ed asked, what happened with the fighter update? Did they add anybody new? No, I don't think they added anybody new, but yeah, Vittori got a ratings boost, and like Rose is the champion. Brian Redband, Rose is now the champion at strawweight, so that update happened. So that was it. I have not not to your city, at least. Here we go. Got that. takedown on Rob. Well, Huddy says, when Rumble fight is over, let us know. I'm not paying for that. Yeah, I don't want to pay for the Rumble fight myself. That had to hurt Bellator. I mean, that fight was a big deal. No, it's on Sunday. Yeah, it got moved. Coachella not far off from 100 subs. What the special gonna be? Yeah, I don't know, man. We are very close to 100 subs. I am blown away that it happened this quickly. So here we go. 100 sub face reveal. No. Oh no, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh. Coach looks like the Big Show, Huddy. Where's your answer? He says, we won't roach you. So let me get to the comments here. Dennis Purr says, have you been to Illinois? I've been to Illinois briefly. But not where, I can't remember where you said you're from, but I haven't been there. So Lil Huddy says 100 sub face reveal, no boxing technique. Huddy gonna hurt, or Ed 20 says gonna hurt Bellator a lot business wise if Rumble loses. Coach, you drink orange juice with bits, or you call it pulp in the U.S.? Yeah, no, I do like pulp. Red Band says, did I win that round? Absolutely not, Brian. I lost that round. This guy I'm fighting is very good. He's also in the top 100. It's crazy fighting this guy. I gotta try to slow this down. I gotta try to slow him down. Huddy predicts that Rumble's gonna finish it quick. I would argue. Yeah, good point, Ed. He says, where's my defense? Man, I can't do anything. If this coach shows up against me, I'll blitz you inside 60 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I'm off right now, that's for sure. Point taken, Ed. My goodness. Okay, here. Oh, there we go. There we go. He didn't want that, which I understand. I gotta try to get him to miss me. Golly. Wow. There we go. Jeez. Nice of Lady Heavy Hands to unlock the basement and let Coach out. There we go. Here we go. Oh. Coach needs a sub. It's been forever. I really do. I need to survive first, Ed, before I get this sub. I have a losing record to this guy. This guy has beaten me. I think I have a losing record to him. He's definitely beaten me recently. The only reason why I know he's in the top 100 is because the last time we fought, it was something like this. And it made me look and be like, who is this guy? And sure enough, he was in the top 100. Coach, if you can win by finish, that would be great. I will try my best, Ryan Redman. Ed Tony says, this isn't the coach I know. Coach usually defensively sound. His stamina doesn't get drained. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I'm off right now. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Dennis Purr. I appreciate it, man. Huddy says, Huddy, I just missed your message. I don't know how. You gotta stop thinking about tonight's fight and focus on the fight in front of me. You're absolutely right. Let's focus. Can we get a fan to at least one on this track? Are you kidding me, Brian? Francis is right here. Oh, I blocked it. I blocked that. Be right back, Coach. Gonna see Pastor Rumble baptize a body. There you go. Have fun, my man. My goodness. I need to block a transition here. I'll take that. I'll take that. Ah, he and I both knew what was up. My goodness. Oh, how did he... That's crazy. Wow. Oh my goodness. Chandler becomes UFC's champion. Who is the world's best lightweight? Yeah, that would be that would make Pitbull, if MMA math exists, that would make Pitbull the grandfather, the daddy of the UFC's lightweight division. Absolutely. My God, what an ugly fight. He says stop, Lord. He says stop. That's just a funny thought, though. I mean, it would be weird for Michael Chandler, with his history and like kind of how you view him based on his, yeah, Laura Koji, that was very tough. It was rough. Never say that stupid comment again. Brian Redman says, what about old champ or one of the rising lightweight champ? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. Man. So, it's so crazy. So that fake he's doing has such a short window to deny. And like he should, it's so like, that's... PFL or Ryzen, one light... Oh. All right, we're still in it. Oh, he denied that at the last second possible. Yes. Wow. All right. That was a bad use of stamina. Oh. Hold on. I can't. Hold on. Oh. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Oh. I was about to say. I'm going to do it to you. All right. This is a rough fight for me. It's a tough fight for me. What did you say? The Chipotle? No. What happened? Well, honey, I'm a fan of Rumble. Sounds good to me. Rumble almost got finished in the first. Dude, he hasn't fought for 4 years. That's hard to do. His opponent broke his hand. Oh, my God. My God. All right, this is my final chance. If it's gonna happen, it's gotta happen on the ground. LFA choice says this fight is wild. Yeah, I feel like I'm just getting crushed. Oh, you're talking about, this fight is wild. Rumble got dropped. Oh, I gotta watch this. Bellator coming through. Bellator coming through with the main event. Huddy says, looking like a trash fight, not gonna lie. Man. Brian Redband says, if Chandler won, he'd be the only top 5 lightweight to not suffer defeat while in the UFC. He'd have a strong case for number 1. Johnson won, 1-punch KO! Shout out to Anthony Johnson. Pulling it off. Sounds like at the last minute. I agree. ASD, I agree. Nobody will take Michael Chandler seriously until he gets... I don't think it's Conor, but it's gotta be somebody big. It's gotta be a name. It doesn't have to be Conor, but it's gotta be a big name. Dustin might be one of them. Conor obviously could be it. Wow, this guy just... I didn't lose that many points because he's obviously pretty highly ranked. But man, he just killed me. Look at that. Just murdered me. Oh. Oh my god. It's like I was surviving. Twin Towers Gaming! My man, welcome back, dude. Welcome back to the stream. I'm having a off time. I'm feeling off right now, which is kind of scary. That fight, I definitely felt off. In fact, oh, that was my first loss in 10. Jeez. I mean, just crazy. 128th in the world. Top 100. There he is. He was number 46th. The guy I just fought was number 46 in the world. And we went 5 rounds. So it says, hey, Coach, Hey, Coach, does Marina beat Michelle Waterson? No. I am predicting Michelle Waterson wins tomorrow night. Michelle Waterson will win this fight tomorrow night. I have a lot of respect for Michelle Waterson. After that, her fight against Angela, I think she will beat many women at strawweight. It was a 4-year layoff. Yeah, I agree. One-shot power. You don't need cardio when you're able to do that. Jay says Waterson's washed. Why? Brian Redband says, Jamie, I want Oliveira to win, but others in the chat are picking Chandler because wrestling and power hands. Brian Redband, he does have a skill set that it looks like he could win this thing, man. It's not just because power and heavy. He does. That matchup is just... I can see Oliveira winning. I wouldn't be shocked or like he can't win. I just think it's a good fight for Chandler. Rumble losing that Nemkov fight next. He's got to. If he doesn't get himself in shape and get that cardio up, he's going to lose his next fight. I agree. All about your blah, blah, blah. Marshall is absolutely right about that. Chandler's strong everywhere. El Jefe Choi says, I bet he doesn't. El Jefe Choi, if he's going to go out in one round, if he gasses, because that's not true. Anthony Johnson he's not a one-rounder. I mean, it's been a long layoff, but I'm sure he'll get himself in better shape. And, he's been training for Oliveira. Or not Oliveira, he's been training for Romero, and so that's not going to be a camp where you're going to try to be concerned about your cardio necessarily. Yeah, I agree. El Jefe, it's a completely fair point. You're 100% right. 4 years is a long time. And he'll get back in the swing of things. It'll be interesting. The only question is his age. He is a little bit older, so I think he could be a champion. Yeah, absolutely, El Jefe Choi. Once again, I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. I'm just adding some caution to it. That he, hopefully he can improve. And of course, Anthony Johnson. Maybe you're talking to Huddy. Huddy says Romero would have beaten him. I don't think we know that. I think Anthony Johnson was fighting for, training for Romero. We don't know what that fight would have looked like. It's Chandler struggles with fighters who utilize leg kicks. Brett Primus is a prime example. Brett Primus. El Jefe Choi brings up an interesting point about Romero not using his wrestling. I wonder why that is. Like, why wouldn't you use your wrestling if you're that level? Coach, wouldn't you agree that Michelle Waterson is undersized compared to others at 115? Okay, so let's see. If I saw her fight, I know Jessica Andrade is not still at 115, but I would think she was undersized for her. For Rose, I don't know, man. That's a great question. I don't know. When I look at her and Rose, Wei Lee, I don't know. I really don't know. I would need to see the weigh-in. I don't think so off the top of my head, Brian, but that's a really good point you're bringing up. Because she is a smaller person, So is Angela. So here we go. Trying to make sure I stay off the losing path here. There we go. There you go. Alright, I'm about to check out. I'm going to check for this Rumble fight. Oh my god, if you guys saw how many tabs I have open on my screen. Heidi doesn't need wrestling. So Jessica Panay, so is Jessica Panay, but she filled in to the 115 division. Yes, agreed. All about you, blah, blah, blah. Says, since when does Romero not use his wrestling? I've seen him shoot many times in his fights. Maybe he's not the best at control, but he definitely wrestles. When have you last seen Yoel Romero wrestle? Which fight? I mean, I know he shot, like, in the Tim Kennedy fight. I know he went for takedowns then. I mean, when's the last time? You could say, yes, he has utilized wrestling. Of course. But when you need to watch his fight. Oh, come on. I blocked that, dog. No, Romero wrestled when he first started, but he just stopped doing it. Yeah, I agree. He definitely just stopped doing it. Brian Redband says, Jin, the person you just mentioned, Brian Redband, I am not familiar with. I might recognize her rather, if I saw her, but I don't recognize that name. Be right to the comments, guys. Trying to survive. So here we go. Man, this guy is really good at keeping himself. Yeah, this guy is really good at avoiding bad situations on the ground. Oh, man, I saw that coming. Still couldn't block it in time. Getting on top here. Trying to wear down Masvidal. Take away the sting out of these shots. Ed says, come on, coach, heavy elbows. I wish they had elbows in this game for me to drop them down on, my friend. It's inexplicable. why EA does not have elbows on the ground in an MMA game. It's just makes no sense. Chad Elbows, that's me. Ah. Man. I'm definitely calling you Chad Hellbows for now on. That's a fire name. Ed 20 says it's Coachella Hellbows. JMA says GSP is trash in UFC 4. I actually kind of like him, although I just got pinned down and harmed right there. I actually like GSP. He's not that bad. What? What? How did he... What? This is insane. Wow. There's something weird going. It's like I have something mentally. Okay, there we go. Got him. Come on, coach. I would have defended that takedown. Most peeps. Yeah, Ed, I don't know what's going on. Huddy, yeah, actually I will. I won't mind. I'll try out Colby after this. If I get back into welterweight. My God. That was insane. What? Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow, that was insane. Ah. This is crazy. He's open for head kicks, coach. Don't throw one, 1-2 before. She's opening up on the... Okay, thank you all about your blah, blah, blah. All about your blah, blah, blah says, don't throw the 1-2. He's open on the outside. Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. Wow. Mike. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, trying to... Magny or Neil? I'm picking Magny. I'm gonna go with Neil Magny on that one. I'm going with Neil Magny. Man, this is crazy. Ah. Ah. Oh my God. Ah. Okay, it's down to this round. I think it's got to be this round or nothing. Oh. Chelsea big man RDA. Yeah, he definitely did. Michael Chiesa, Michael Chiesa is one of the most... I feel like he's underrated. He's not appreciated enough. Huh? Yeah, I'll take one. Thank you. What? Yeah, JMA, sorry guys if I've been missing a comment. Yeah, I throw that 1-2 head kick like automatically. Yeah, I'm not. I know. I gotta stop doing that. It's so easy to. It's so telegraphed. It's like it's. You know it's coming. Oh, that was blocked. Oh, 20 says, I made Masvidal look like Maya on the ground. Yeah, he definitely did his job. He did his thing. And hurt me. Woo! It's a wrap! I survived. And we'll be using Colby Covington and not GSP. Not that that was the difference. That guy was just beating me. But we did it. We got it. 29-26. Came back and got the win. There was no robbery, Ed. He got knocked down in 3 of those rounds. I know you want your boy to lose. But we overcame the Ed curse. We're back where we started at 2,000. I'm just joking, Ed, of course. The 2,093 points that we needed to get right back to where we started this stream. Oh my God, that was crazy. That was wild. JMA, best BJJ fighter would be Kron Gracie. That's what everybody says. Everybody says Kron is the one. Kron Gracie was the one. That was a wild fight, my friends. Let's keep it going. Coach, you better have your A game for me. Ed, I'm looking at you dead in the eyes right now. Look. No. Don't look down. Don't look away. Look at me, Ed. Ed. You and I are going to go at it. We're going to throw down when the time's right. I'm going to come at you as a man. You understand me? You understand me? Okay. And you nodded. I just saw you nod. You looked a little scared. Now that I looked you in the eyes, you look scared, Ed. Calm down. I'm not violent. I'm just setting you straight. I know you look scared. Look, your hand's trembling right now. Just relax. Here's some water. Here's some water. Shit, I nodded. I don't know why. Edward. Edward. Be careful. Edward. Be very careful. Coach, heavy hand. Coach heavy hand. Very strong. Very powerful. He knows the way. He knows all of the technique to harm you. I know the way. Get off the microphone. Francis Ngannou, folks, who, you know, I do train and make him who he is, as you all know. Ideally, you'll have it all broadcast. Oh, all bunch of blah, blah, blah says, how are we going to want to stream the tourney? Should we postpone till next Saturday to figure out the logistics? Yes, Ed 20, that would be great. Now that we know who's in place, we know that the tourney's happening. We know that all the parts are aligning for us. We definitely want to wait until next Saturday. There's a $10 prize for the winner of this tournament. $10 prize. And we will do it next Saturday. We'll work out the logistics. Ed 20 says, I'm still down to give you guys sparring in the weekend if you guys are down. I'm definitely down, Ed 20. We can spar. In fact, Ed 20, at the end of this ranked session we're having here, we can do it. JMMA says Marcelo Garcia is the greatest BJJ fighter ever. All Bunch of says, I will message Discord to work everything out with you. I'll help you figure it out if you need it. Yeah, that would be great, Jay, because I haven't been dedicating a lot of resources to this because I've been busy at work. You've definitely done everything. I haven't even touched anything. This is the Marshall tournament because you've stepped up big time. So, yeah, I appreciate your help, and I'll be much more able to contribute this weekend. So we should hook up on... Oh, this is T4 Rayhan. Look at this. This is T4 Rayhan we're fighting. Oh, Ed says he won't be able to today. Golly! All right, it's not over. It's not over. Current ESFL champ. Yeah, so this guy is one of the best in the world. Active fighters. He's known as a exploiter. He's not exploiting right now. He's just beating me. My God. My God. Blah, blah, blah points out this guy is also #1 on the leaderboard. He's the best player in the world. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. This guy just destroyed me. That was intense. Coach, you suck. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. In my lowest moment, T4 Rayhan finished me in a round. Jeez. Yeah, that guy is a monster. That is just, that's insane. Let me see how many points I lost. From fighting the #1 fighter, I lost 10 points from fighting the #1 fighter. Little Heidi says he's the best. Don't be depressed, Coach. Thank you, my man. I appreciate the support. JMA says, no, he's not. He's a cheeser. Well, I mean, he's just doing what EA allows him to do in the game. Let's see where he's at. T4 Rayhan is #3 in the world. So All Bunch Blah Blah says, yes, in real life. He says, no, he's depressed. End the stream. All right, Jay. Brian Redband says, All Bunch Blah Blah, yes, in real life, who's best striker in UFC? JMMA, I actually agree with you. There was a pathetic performance. I would have thought I could survive longer against this guy. I know you don't like him, Jay, but he beats everyone, Little Huddy says. The guy is pretty darn good. It'd be interesting to see. JMMA might be able to school T4. Adesanya. I was drinking water, all about your blah, 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 and you took it from me. Adesanya is by far and away the best striker in the UFC. He's by far and away. He's by far and away the best striker in the UFC. Valentina Shevchenko is not the best striker. El Jefe Choi says Pettis is looking really good. El Jefe Choi, imagine how weird it is for Sergio Pettis. Imagine how weird it would be for Anthony Pettis seeing Sergio realize this success. Like when you were the king, you were on top of the hill for a long time, and your little brother watched you do it. And then, it's probably got to make him feel good in some ways, but I wonder the way he is. I wonder if he's jealous. I wonder if he feels like, dang, this is hard to watch. Because Sergio seems to be on the rise, man. If he pulls this off tonight, this guy is stringing them together. Bellator's going to put a ton of money behind him. Yeah, All About Your Ball says Sergio's making bank. Yeah, Anthony Pettis said so. Anthony said everybody thinks Sergio got a downgrade going to Bellator. He said he's never made more money in his life. Which, that might not say much in itself. But Kamaru Usman. It might be because his brother's strikes are looking so clean. Nah, if you're a real one, you'll love seeing your loved ones do well. I agree. All about your blah, blah, blah. I agree. And that's an ideal world. But people are human. People are flawed. And, he might not be jealous of his brother, but missing what he had and questioning how did I fall off, and and all of those things are like, man, I wish that might be hard for him to watch. Okay, so here we go. Lil Huddy says Anthony's set for life. He's happy for him. I'm glad. And I'm not saying he wouldn't be happy for his little brother to succeed. I'm just saying there's a gray area, To be honest, Sergio was in DJ's division. He was always a tall order. Yeah, actually, he it was pretty surprising when he got knocked out by what is his name? Alex Caceres. I was really shocked. I thought he was going to march through Alex Caceres, but Alex floored him. Got one Usman on his back. Not trying to make this boring, fellas, but we gotta get wins on the board here. Gotta wear this guy down. Wow, Colby is... That was nice. That was a fast transition. Holy cow. Wow, that was pretty intense. Clarissa Shields beats Nunez. Oh, come on, Lil Huddy. Lil Huddy, you gotta stop. You can't disrespect him. Ed20 says, you're going to love Colby. He suits you to a T. Well, thanks, Ed. I mean, he feels interesting. Colby, maybe if I have, maybe there's, on one stream I might have used. I don't think so, but he does. This is very interesting. All About Your Blah 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 says, do I prefer Southpaw or Orthodox? I probably prefer Orthodox. But I'm not against, it doesn't really bother me either way. I can run both. Like, I know some people, it bothers them starting on the right side of the screen versus the left side. It does not bother me at all. I wish EA would give you the data on these things, like how often you won blue corner, how often, that was what was awesome about Fight Night Champion, was the amount of data you had access to. You can see your last 10 fighters. You can see who the last 10 people they fought. You can see, their ranking. You can look in their profile and see even the old UFC games. You used to be able to look at other people's stats and see their accuracy, I found that fascinating. Whoa, okay, so yeah, this guy's the best in the world, but he's got, you know, it's like he's got all submissions, and it's because the submissions, like, that type of stuff would be exposed. I don't know why EA got rid of that. Like, that's part of sports. That's part of liking sports, is seeing the numbers, seeing the stats, measuring success. All Much Blah says, I was so happy when my league opponent picked Poirier today. I knew it would be mostly a striking affair. Yeah, man. Shout out to All About Your Blah Blah Blah, by the way, who won his fight with at MMA Gaming. That is a big deal. First fight with MMA Gaming, and just crushes his opponent. Shout out to All About Your Blah Blah Blah. JMA says he's weird. He prefers the jab hand away from the screen. I prefer being orthodox. In the red corner and southpaw in the blue corner. And that's it. That is interesting. I don't think it's weird. It's just interesting. Go to your stats screen after this, Coach. Yeah, I will. Be happy to. That'll be interesting. Your career stats, they have a few stats. Yeah, I know they have my stats, but I want to know my opponent's stats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they still have it, but I used to be able to see your opponent's stats. That's what I was more intrigued with. For whatever reason, like, just to see how they perform, what their strengths are. Did you defeat them in an area that they're very strong in? You know, like, it's interesting. El Jefe Choi says he's impressed by Sergio Pettis' counters right now. What round are we in with the Sergio Pettis fight? All About Your Blah Blah Blah. Don't you remember that? Did you play any of the older, or is this your first UFC game? Because you don't typically... Pettis is looking strong as fuck. I don't know why that's funny. I don't know why that's funny the way you wrote that. But, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. Ed says, just finishing. We're in the third. I'm glad that Pettis is fighting to kind of distract. I'm glad to have you guys in here, but the benefit of you guys also watching those fights is that you're not paying as much attention to this boring portion of the fight. Thank you, blah, blah. Appreciate that. Bellator juice. That Bellator juice, Marshall. Lil Huddy, why? Lil Huddy, you said, not gonna lie, he's not watching it. Why aren't you watching it, Lil Huddy? I mean, don't you love MMA? Aren't you a fan? But I'm watching this all. Laura Koje says, but I'm watching this all. You're wrong. You're very talented, my guy. I love Colby Covington. This guy is a monster on the ground. I mean, this guy might not be the best, so let's see if we get some tough competition. But he feels really sharp. I mean, yeah, Huddy, I'm hoping that you're typing up a thorough response right now, because I want to know, like, I'm not going to skip a fight. You like what you like, I guess. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I guess I'm technically skipping a fight right now, but I feel like I'm listening to it. Coach, when are you going to make that phone call to UFC PI in Vegas? It's funny you brought this up at 20, because I actually did talk about this with my wife, and she thought it was a funny idea too, and I'm more inclined to do this, so I think that will be interesting. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it, but I'm more comfortable doing something like that now. I mean, my wife thought it would be a really funny idea, so... Not that she clears anything, but I'm glad to hear, just get a different perspective. Like, do you think it's crazy? But, yeah, I definitely am going to check it out. Lil Huddy says, bro, he would lose to the top UFC guys. I'm not watching bum fights. Oh, my God. And that's, like, All About Your... Marshall's right. Brian Redband says, the day you call the... UFC PI, I'll be so happy. I'm going to say your username, Brian Redband, in that taping. Now this one's going to be a shout out to you, and I'm glad that you would like it, because it does. I mean, that was one heck of an idea you had. That was very interesting. Oh, do your research before you call anybody a bum, honey. It's sad you don't understand MMA. Oh yeah, no, yeah, and Brian Redband, I don't mean it's not gonna be like say your name. I'm gonna shout you out at the end of it. The dedication to your boy. Rayhan just went live saying he's cheesing only. My God. My goodness. Ed 20 says, funny till they track and trace the call. Uncle Dana sends real Francis over to Coach's house. The coach says, before you know it, we'll never get a stream again. Oh, no problem, Brian Redband. Yeah, Dana will send the goons after you. I don't think Francis would be one of Dana's goons, but I believe Dana rocks with goons in Vegas. I really believe that. Most fights are worth watching, in my opinion. I like watching different styles and techniques play out in real time. Yes, that's what I love about fight. I also like the struggle. I like watching just like people overcome challenges and like there's fights tell there's like a story in these things, and then you watch people's careers grow. At 20, coaches risk it all for our entertainment. Yeah, I've watched MMA since I was a kid. Just because I know Piotr would legally kill either of them, the fight doesn't mean I don't understand. You know, we all don't know. Being a top 10 UFC fighter is literally being the 99th percentile of fighters in the world, by the way. Yeah, I mean, all these guys. I even think you can extend Bellator. If you're in Bellator and you're fighting on TV, you're still an excellent fighter, man. El Jefe Choi says that there's a guy in Bellator that has beaten Jan. But not to beat up on Huddy, because Huddy does have a point. Like, the talent is in the UFC. There are no Kamaru Usmans in the UFC. They're not there. Coach, if they send goons over, give me a call, hop on a flight, show them a Balkan-born Balkan brawl. I'm sending out the Ed signal. It'll be a T in the sky, and then I'll expect you to fly here quickly. JMMA says, if you're in Bellator, you're ass. Why? I mean, people... Bellator, you are not ass. The Pitbull brothers, Patricio Pitbull is really great. You know, he's a good fighter, man. There are a lot of great fighters that were in Bellator and in Strikeforce. And you need another place to grow and develop talent. And sometimes people even go down to Bellator and come back to the UFC. That's so cool. I want a Batman-esque signal. Well, now you have it. These kids, Coach, I always say... I want to see Jay fight in Bellator. Sign the contract, Jay. Jay, you're going to be in MMA. Jay has said he's going to commit to fighting. Coach, I like how you pronounce Piotr's name like a Russian. Do you call Fedor, or how like a Russian would pronounce it? No, I don't. I call him Fedor like everybody else. Piotr just feels so much better than Peter to me. Or, you know, Piotr. I just feel like saying it the right way. Как дела? Это мне. Спасибо. Хорошо. Here we go. Bro, I dead ass wash a lot. You'd wash a lot of the competition in Bellator, Jay. I think he's trolling. Is that the division that you would be in, Jay? Is the 135-pound division? Is that where you'd be fighting? Coach is Russian spy. Wow. 4 rounds in and Colby's stamina is hardly touched. Man's he's very good. Ed, you guys are right. Oh! And as soon as I said that, I almost got knocked out. Yes, I can make 45s easily, but I'd rather cut the 10 pounds. Okay. How tall are you? If I can ask. Because that's interesting. And what weight class would everybody in here fight in? If they were to be a fighter, what weight class would you be in? I want to know. I want to get an idea. You're 5'9" or 5'10", so we'll say you're 5'9", and you're 145 pounds. Woo! It's a wrap! We'll make a small wrap. We'll make a small light wrap. Lord Koj says he'd be a lightweight, cruiserweight in boxing, so you'd fight at 155 in MMA. Ed 20 says Jay is 6'3" and all skin and bones, like the great Michael Vick. Just kidding, Jay. He says, all about your ball says he's 6 foot, 155 pounds, so probably featherweight. Damn! All about your blah, blah, blah. Marshall, you are tall and thin. That's not a judgment. That's interesting. I probably CBA to cut weight. I'm fat. I'm a fat middleweight like Kelvin. At 20, you've said that before. I remember you saying that. So we are 1 point underneath where we started the stream. So we lost some fights, we came back, and so we started off at 2,093 points. We're at 2,092 points. Let's see if we can get a win here. My goodness. Yeah, man. So that's interesting. A 6 foot, built like a mini fridge. A 6 foot featherweight would have issues, I would think, right? All about your balls says I'm built like Sanhagen, but I'm more muscled. Okay, that makes sense. Lord Koji says I'm 5'6", 164 pounds. Oh wow, so you will take somebody down, Lord Koji. You are a guy that will take somebody down. And me, I'm like 6'2". I'm like usually on the dot 205 pounds. So I would have to fight at 185 for sure. So let's see, Jay. Actually 170. I'd have to fight at 170. I've never thought about it. I dead ass cut 30 pounds in 1.5 weeks. Yikes. Laura Koji says beer gut helps. Put that weight on him. Ed 20 says 5'9". I walk around 188 right now. Probably cut down to 170. Got that bulk and stockiness. Yeah, you got that farmer shrimp with an F. That's STREMPF, farmer shrimp. I have a friend that's from the Balkan area he's not short. He's as tall as I am, but he's wider, and he does a lot of steroids. I mean, he does a lot of steroids, and the guy is huge. He lifts weights all the time, but I mean, he's like that. He's just strong. He'd be strong naturally. He's just a thick guy, but this guy, I've never in person known anybody that got that big from taking steroids, and it's insane. It's insane. He's a very close friend of mine, and it's wild. So I don't know if anybody knows anybody that does that, but you watch them transform. Like he was, a thick, kind of out of shape guy, and he started taking steroids. He turned into like a mountain type dude. It's like, whoa. But you can tell whenever he's off of it, it goes away. I mean, it takes some time. Does steroids guy have all of his hair? Yes, he has all of his hair. He's not balding. Don't roids shrink your balls? Yeah, at 20, they definitely shrink your balls. But he's got 2 kids already. He doesn't care about fertility. And he doesn't care about the size of his balls. I mean, he's not out there, he's in his late 30s. He's not your guys' age or a lot of your guys' age trying to out there, impress women with your ball size. JMMA says, I'm being dead ass serious about watching a lot of the Bellator competition. I'm very confident in my skill set. Well, hey, who am I? I don't know you, Jay. I mean, you might be very well capable. I'm not going to deny you, and I'm glad that's powerful that you believe that much in yourself. That's good. Shout out to you for going into MMA and believing in yourself. That's what you're supposed to do. So, and I wish you all the success in the world, and I mean that. Steroid guy isn't an underwear model, though, if not, no worries about shrinkage. Well, this is what I don't understand. Tony says, impress women with your ball size. Yeah, I did say that. I need to post a video of me hitting pads one day so people can see, yeah. But it's like, you know, even Ben Askren looked wonderful hitting pads. Underwear models, stuff. But wait a second. So let me ask you a question. What you're talking about your balls shrinking, saying Brian Redband, this is who I'm talking to. If you're talking about your balls shrinking and we're concerned about shrinkage, right? Like, that's not really part of the silhouette you see in trunks, right? It's about your dick. It's not really about your ball size. Like, why would you care if your balls shrink? That's what I don't understand. Like, I mean, if I were to take steroids, I wouldn't, if that's the only thing that happened, I'd be like, I don't care. You know, I got a big dick, or excuse my language here, but excuse me, I got, you know, otherwise I'm fine. I don't need to worry about, I would not care. As long as you're okay in other, you know, the main areas. And excuse me for getting graphic for everybody out there, but I had to let these, give an anatomy class here. And I think that word is actually now being accepted in medical environments. Pardon? What'd you say? No, this... I got a sewer she. That's a Lord Coach. She. I love she, and I don't know why. I just heard a chuckle in the background, Coach. Yeah, I bet you did. This guy, it says Division 15, but he is much better than many Division 15 fighters out there, which is what we expect late into a season or mid-season like we are here with Season 7. We expect the competition. Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying all about your blah, blah, blah. That's not really what I meant. But I'm just saying, if you were a person, you know, who cares if your testicles shrink? So Brian Redmond says, yes, underwear models don't show their natural shape because they need to keep it PG for younger clientele. But the model comment was for the laugh. Okay, all right. So I went a little bit too deep, missed the joke, and then went way too deep into this rabbit hole of shrunken testicles and schlongs. Let me climb my way back out of this hole from which I've dug myself and try to get some sense of decorum and self-respect back. All about your balls says, I've never heard of a woman speak on balls. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I've never heard of a woman being like, yeah, oh, girl, oh, they were smooth as eggs. Yeah, I've never heard of that. All about your blah, 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 confirming that he is not suffering from shrunken testicles. Huge, by the way. Ed 20 is going to he's going to come out with a video. Lord Koji says it depends on what you would UED more. The banana or the grapes? The mayor, when they say size, is it ever the grapes? No, it's never. JMMA says Sergio Pettis is really champion. Did he win? How did he win the fight? It makes you wonder why Manscaped wants to remind you to shave your hair down there. Yeah, I don't know. All about your blah, blah, blah says he would cut his testicles off for the right amount of money. My God, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't show them off, or I'm not trying to. No, leave everything. Excuse me, I'm sorry for coughing. I meant to mute. I should always mute. I hate people cough in my ear. JMA says 50-45. Yeah, I want to see that fight, Lil Huddy. Little Huddy, come on, Lil Huddy. You don't think James Gallagher would be interesting to see in the UFC as well? James Gallagher is phenomenal. He is unique. I keep a picture as a souvenir, obviously. Of course, yes, you'd need it. Juan Archuleta lost. Wow, he won a 160-pound belt in a local promotion. Yeah, it goes to show you there are differences. When you go to a local show, I've never been to a local show, but I've heard that they're actually fun because these guys are just, they lack defensive capabilities, and you see a lot of these guys getting crushed by crazy technique. Because if there's any sort of difference, like if somebody is a little bit more skilled, I mean, somebody's going to get hurt on a regional show. Got a guy that's been practicing in his garage. Maybe the Blueberry Crush would hide the cannon. It's all yes. It's all presentation. But that's a weird situation what you're describing, Laura Koj. Like for that situation to happen, I mean, I've never heard of that. Jamie May says, well, 1 second here. This guy I thought was Division 15. I don't know why. This is a 3-round fight. I don't know what's been happening in this fight. Oh. Man. Oh! Oh, I almost got my head kicked off. We used to talk about food and alcohol. Now we're talking about... Yes. This stream used to be about MMA talk. But this is about life. Like I said, too, I don't want to limit this to... I don't want anybody to feel like you have to talk about MMA. Say whatever you want. Let's talk. You got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. This isn't just MMA. I mean, geez. I want to hear how Callum did. Shout out to Callum. I know he's sleeping right now. He stopped in the stream in the very beginning to say hello. I want to know how he does on his test. After this, I'm going to check out Lord Koj's most recent stream, which I did not see go live, or else I would have been in there. Shout out to Lord Koj. Here we go. Ah, touch him on his chin. This is my Steve Harvey. And she said, so what? You said, what the hell? You went and took $5. Sir, man, I'm glad we got W's tonight. Yeah, man, I'm glad we got some W's too, my friend. Somebody left the stream after hearing Steve Harvey. The takedown. What? That's Steve Harvey. It sounds... I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to listen to it. My dad's been in the hospital this week. The stream has been a decent respite for me. Yo, man. Hey, all about your blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry that you're going through that. It's never fun, man. That is not... Whatever you're dealing with, it's obviously serious. If somebody's in the hospital, shout out to your father. I'm going to send positivity right now. If I could pause this game right now and send some positive energy for your dad, which we're doing. Right now, positive energy for Marshall's father. This stream is dedicated to Marshall's father and him getting better. His speedy recovery and getting out of that hospital. This one's all for Marshall's father today. So back to well, we've been here. Not looking for sympathy, just letting you know good vibes. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you sympathy. But I appreciate you telling me that. But I want to dedicate this one to you. I always want to send good, positive thoughts and energy. Always want to. I don't think you're begging. That didn't come off to me at all like you're looking for sympathy. I hope I didn't make you uncomfortable. But that's just how I feel, my man. Oh my God. So here we go. We're entering, I don't know what round. So that was the end of the fight. Woo! It's a wrap! We'll take it. We just care, bro. In the badass way. Yeah, that's right. In the badass way.
30-27 and 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision.
Red Band says, Coach, how's your headline? I have a shaved head right now. Brian Redband says, Coach dodged your question. He definitely has a McDonald's here. I just asked. No, I just read his comment. I will never dodge a question. But my hairline, if I were to let my hair grow, is not where it needs to be. I like to do some massages and try to stimulate growth. And I do prayers. I drop like beads on my head, and with a little bit of glitter, and hope for a reversal of age. Ed 20 says, so you look like Big Show. No. I actually, yeah, so I look exactly like Big Show. No, Brian Redband, it is not. It is not. Not at all. It's not. No, I mean, no. You guys are awesome. I don't know why I like this so much. I'm looking at the screen for Ed 20's next comment. I don't like, he looked like a child. Yeah, the Big Show. You guys gotta be cracking up right now. I'm giggling like a little schoolgirl. Oh my God. So, I'm waiting for my next fight. The stream is going 104 minutes. We're running long. We started late and we're running long. $20. Oh man, that is funny. You gotta find a fight here, man. Let's do one more fight for the stream. One more ranked fight for the stream. We gotta do that. For sure. One more ranked fight. Show the career stats. Let's take a look at the career stats in the player hub. Where view profile. Stats. Okay, so here are the stats. Rounds 1. These are the stats right here, right? Yeah. So, starting with the general, rounds 1, 1,062 wins, knockout wins, 350, submission wins, 110, and decisions, 153. Fighters used, 70. Fastest knockout round 1 minute. Fastest submission round 1 minute, 53 seconds. In ranked, highest division score is 2,300. Gems 1. I don't know what gems are. What are gems? Highest division is 20. Opponents fought. Longest win streak's 22. 22 fight win streak was my longest win streak. Favorite fighter style is balanced. These are not very important. Look at this. That's a nice spread. It is a nice spread, but I feel like so much of this data, not just to be negative, but so much of that, it's not anywhere near all about your blah, blah, blah. If you could see the old, like I think it was UFC 2 maybe the last one didn't even have, but UFC 2 had detailed very much more detailed stats, like how many takedowns you've gone for, what percentage strikes you got, like what rounds you finish fights in the most. And it would like break out your fighter style based on how you've won fights and just all of your offense, all of your defense. It would give you a tendency kind of mapping. What's my finish rate? I'd have to add up all 3 of my finishes and then divide by my total finishes. And I'm lazy right now, but let's just say I'm roughly at 1,100. Let's say 1,000 wins overall. I would say I have, 500. We'll say 1,100, and about 500 of those are finishes. 550, 600, 550. Always be cautious when you see a Derek Lewis out here. Oh, wow. Okay. Waiting for my opponent to get this last fight of the stream kicked off. All Bunch of Blah Blah says, I killed Jay with Derek Lewis today. Wow. Yeah, Derek, did Jay MMA request Derek Lewis? Uh-oh, Real Vatos. Who is a very tough fighter. It's a heck of a fight to end the stream on. Don't worry, I'm back. Ah. Here we go. All Bunch of Blah Blah says that was a nice sequence, Coach. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Blah Blah. Marshall. I'm calling you Marshall from now on. Prefer to call you by your name. Call me by my name. Coach Heavy, ground and pound. You're darn right. Got to be careful with that stamina. Would Cormier have beaten Francis if they fought Cormier's last year as heavyweight? No way. Brian Redband, none of us know what would happen. There's just no... I really think DC would get... Because DC gets hit in his fights. One thing he doesn't do is avoid getting hit. And one thing Francis would do is hit him. And I just... No. I don't think DC would have made it. Now, Prime DC, I think Prime DC would have washed Francis Ngannou. I mean, that would have been such a wonderful fight to watch. Could you imagine a younger, healthy, in his like light heavyweight champion, John Jones rivalry era, DC fighting Francis Ngannou? Like, he says F it after the John Jones fight, goes up to heavyweight, and like somehow fought. Oh my god. Oh my god. That would be such a delicious fight. It would be like, that's why Rumble Johnson versus Cormier was such a good fight. It was such a good fight because DC's chain wrestling would be the only problem for Ngannou, but that's a terrible fight for old DC. Absolutely. The rate DC, I rate DC, but the way he was getting tagged in the Stipe fight, Francis would have won. Absolutely. Brian Redband says, I agree. When he was 205, he was prime DC. I don't know that we agree on that, Brian Redband, because I didn't. Where is it? Oh, thank you. I didn't even think that. I think DC. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. No. I'm being stupid. DC at 205 is definitely better. It's just he was so good at heavyweight too. DC was prime in that first John Jones fight. Yeah, that was the best DC we've ever seen. That was the best DC we've ever seen. And, John Jones has been beaten up worse by other people. Hey, Crooks! Shout out to Crooks, my man. Welcome to the stream, man. You got here just in time. We're doing the last fight of this stream. Thank you once again. For anybody that doesn't know, last week, Crooks sent a bunch of people our way. And and a lot of those guys showed up. Even today. ASD, Twin Tower Gaming. So shout out to Crooks. Give Crooks, if you haven't, Lord Koj. Crooks is one of the best in the world. He's in that top 100. If you like high-level fights, he streams hours a day. Give him a follow, man. Give everybody, if you're in here, all four of you. If anybody is it, give him a follow. Okay, so here we go. We are trying to survive here. Brian Redband asks, he wants to know if DC was out of his prime in the second DC fight. I don't think I'm going to jump into that conversation because I don't think he was necessarily out of his prime, but I think, and he definitely, defended the light heavyweight champ, attained and then defended the light heavyweight champion after it was stripped from John. But I do, just something tells me that run up to John Jones, the tear to John Jones, that DC in that fight didn't have the same back issues. I mean, he just looked if you watch that fight again, he's just so clean. It was so skilled everywhere. And as he got older, his style adjusted. Yeah, out of his prime is a stretch. It's just hard when DC stayed so great. I agree with what Ed 20 says. He said, out of his prime is a stretch, but DC was the prime DC was in the first fight. So, yeah. Woo! Real Vatos is to be respected. He's beaten me before. Oh, I thought I checked that. He's been hitting that leg. Remember, DC seemed to be in better shape earlier in his UFC light heavyweight career. Yeah, I agree. Oh, shoot. Oh. Wait, was that me or him? Did I get rocked or did he? What? Oh, it's him. I'm looking at his... Oh, my goodness. This is the last fight of the stream, my friends. I am not Crooks. Crooks is a madman. He streams for 4 hours at a time. Shout out to Endurance. Shout out to Streaming Endurance. DC, Ed 20 says, DC's consistency is insane. Even out of his prime, he was a phenomenal fighter. You're doing some serious work right now, Coach. Thank you all about you, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate you, man. It's just like to say out of his prime, all about your blah, 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 I think said it. Marshall said it. To say out of his prime at any point with DC, including, maybe you could say after the second Stipe fight, but geez, he's so good. It's difficult to use that those words, associate that with him, you know, except for at the very end. Hold on, I want to read that comment about AKA because I did have problems. AKA is just like a slaughterhouse. Almost like Shoot the Box. It's like the American. We'll remember the old AKA as like the American version of Shoot the Box, just like a dumb approach to MMA, and it worked because it creates savage. Only a savage would survive, you know, in that environment. So Ed says, I wish the politics at AKA didn't ruin him. Ed 20, it's Kane's fault. Wait, what politics are you talking about, Ed? Are you talking about the drama of becoming coach captain, people leaving the camp, Luke Rockhold leaving the camp and, you know, going to Florida? What are you talking about with AKA? What I talk about is the injuries. The way they used to train was just insane, and people were getting injured left and right out of that camp. Yeah, DC is always heavyweight. They made him cut to 205 because of Kane. Kane ruined his body. Same for DC and Rockhold. All those dudes are a mess now. Yes. Look at it. There's no coincidence that these guys in AKA, DC can't point his hand the right way. I mean, his back is torn up. Luke Rockhold has a opening on his leg that just didn't heal for years. He has all sorts of surgeries. Khabib used to get lit up, injured all the time. I mean, come on. Like, and Kane, you know, his back, he has issues. He has sciatica, nerve problems now. You know, as legend as these guys are, it wasn't worth it. Like, these are super talented guys that, look at Max Holloway kind of changing the game. I believe him when he says he's not sparring people. I completely believe it. I completely believe Max Holloway is not sparring. I know he's doing other techniques to simulate, you know, the spar. But that's kind of like the way of the future, man. Whew. I don't even remember what happened in that round. As usual, Kane ruined his body at AKA St. Yeah, definitely. So Ed 20 says, it was a trickle-down effect. DC was a natural heavyweight, got made to cut to 205. Rockhold was a natural 205er. And a 205er had to go down as a result of DC. The weight cuts effect, no wonder Luke's chin gave out. That's interesting, yeah. But what was Kane supposed to do? I mean, what was Kane supposed to do? Like, Kane was the best out of that. He was the beast out of there. DC admitted that. I never wanted to see his decline. I never want to see his decline either. Can't wait for Max's next fight, All About Balboa says. Seems like he's approaching true mastery, yeah. He's figuring things out with the sport, and he might be changing the game. But what was Cain Velasquez supposed to do at AKA? I mean, he was, by DC's own admission, Cain was the best. Cain was the best out of AKA. So, and they did not want to fight each other. And DC said on Ariel and Helwani, like, he knew what the deal was. He knew that if he fought Cain, he wasn't going to win. Ed says, yeah, but Coach, Cain was consistently getting injured. DC should have fought at heavyweight sooner. Yeah, in hindsight, you're probably right. If you would have known how long and how continuous these injuries were, maybe they didn't have, maybe they really thought Cain was going to keep, come back. And with, if enough time had passed and DC had already made his way through the 205 division, the rivalry with Jones was heating up. After, the rivalry with Jones didn't start at the hotel lobby with the push. It didn't start there. Things were heating up for years before that. So I think DC's also a competitor. And once he got his sights set on Jones, it was a wrap. I don't think it was just Cain forcing his way in there. There was a situation that needed to be settled at 205 in DC's life. And that turned out to be like the greatest rivalry I've ever seen in MMA, period. I've never been more, not even the Khabib fight was more in, Khabib-Conor rivalry was not as engaging to me as Jones versus DC. Does Jones beat Prime Kane? I think so. Ah, God. I want to read that, Ed. Give me 1 second. I want to read that comment because you have some stats there. You have some data. You have some facts you're about to bring to me, and I love that. This guy gets right. Woo! It's a wrap! You shut him down. Well, we lost to T4 Rayhand and I forget Desert Eye. Hey, Lord Koji. Hey. That was a nice clean knockout. You know, may as well play my theme music just to celebrate. I can't win a fight like that and not play my theme music. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my friends. We played my world-renowned music that I was actually born to. Music played in the hospital, and I've heard it my entire life. So let's see where we end the stream. Let's check it out. We are looking at our last 10 opponents. Oh, no. Oops. Kane couldn't do what John did to Kane did to every point. Oh, good question, Brian Redband. I don't know. If the fight happened at heavyweight, I think I'm picking Cain Velasquez. In Kane's prime, I'm picking Kane. It's just, he was a heavyweight that moved like a light heavyweight, and it was weird, and he was different. And I got to go with Kane. I have to go with Kane. I mean, I have to think that size made a difference, and his toughness, and yeah, that guy, that guy was a monster. Time kind of lets our memory fade. And also, I do understand the sport also advances and fighters get better over time. So John would definitely have a deeper skill set to tap into. But I got to go with Cain Velasquez on that fight. I don't know why. We are back in the top 100, my friends. Cain ain't that big, in my opinion. John beats him. That is interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if John won. Let's just say that. We are 51-10 this season. Lost a couple fights since our last stream, so we are 97th in the world. We have climbed up and become one of the best teams not in the world, in the universe. In the universe. I've just got word that in the universe, it's not only on planet Earth, we are 97th at UFC 4 in the entire universe. This is amazing. I have received word from NASA and, Elon Musk personally. So let's look where we're at in North America. 48th, top 50 in North America. Yeah, Laura Koji, it's a lot of sectors. Right now we're working on tapping in to see if in other dimensions our ranking holds true. And our friends, of course. 97th on this whole flat earth. That's absolutely right. Critical Sandman. Damn, Critical Sandman gets it in on this game. My goodness. I wish I had... how do you... My goodness. Darth Vader. The rap is strong with this one. Yes. I wish I had a Darth Vader thing. But we could see where we are at right now. It says he's a flat earther. Yeah, no, he's hopefully joking. But even if he is, shout out to having a different point of view on life. And but anyways, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I don't want to hold you here listening to me just blabbing on. I appreciate you being here. I will be here tomorrow. So shout out to everybody. I will catch. You know what's coming up next, because I know what's coming up next. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. And you're very welcome, Coach. I mean that. Peace. I'm out. Thank you all about you, blah, blah, blah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the five-star Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida, for UFC 249, Ferguson versus Gaethje, presented by Devour Foods, the official frozen meal of the UFC. Never just eat, devour!